What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. We're gonna start putting out some content here very soon, but what we're gonna start off with is a DIY kind of powder coating oven that's gonna be big enough to do dirt bike frames, quad frames, bigger stuff like that. And this is gonna be like a step-by-step process. I mean, this is gonna take me a couple months to build because I'm about to go back to college, but basically I have on my steel, I have my plans. I just need to cut it and weld it, which really won't take too long. It's just kind of getting time to do it. But I'm gonna go over my plans a little bit. I might make them up for purchase because that's some of like the most time-consuming stuff is getting your plans ready. But yeah, this whole process I'm gonna try to video the whole thing so that if you guys want to do the same thing at home, you can. I have two versions of the plans here. One was just an original, and then we lost it, and then had to make another one. This steel in total cost me, it was almost $1,000 right now. But steel prices during the pandemic and everything have almost doubled, so it depends. And if you have steel at your house or whatever, or get deals on steel, then it won't be that much. Will show you my powder coating oven internals that I'm going to be using. It's just out of a basic home oven I bought for 40-50 bucks. I don't remember exactly now. And the original oven will work good, but only for stuff about the size of like a road bike rim, maybe a dirt bike rear tire. I mean, you're getting close with that too. Bigger, flatter items, fine, but anything larger like that, like a frame or any like car wheels, anything like that, it's gonna be really hard in a regular oven. So that's the plan right now. Anyway, basically, my sheet or my tube steel came in. They're about 21 foot long. That's just how we ordered them. It was cheaper that way. Then they don't have to cut them. So in 2x2 we had a total of 49 feet and 4 inches. That's with multiple pieces when they're cut up. So 4 of them are going to be 6 foot, 4 of them are going to be 3 foot 8 inches, 4 of them are going to be 2 foot 8 inches. Then we have 1x2s. We have a total of 37 feet and 10 inches of that. Then we have 1 inch for 48 feet and 4 inches. This is going to have just a basic kind of hinge door idea on it. Just some heavy duty hinges and 2 of those clips that you see like on sandblasting machines. I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head, but you just like kind of clip them over. I'm going to try to put the window off the oven. I'll show you the oven in a minute. But yeah, the plans are pretty simple. I mean, it's a box. Basically, it's a box, and that's pretty much it. I mean, with the other plan that I have, the dimensions are pretty much the same. We just tweaked a couple things. Like this is the new plans. A little bit better, a little bit cleaner. Basically, it's gonna be, the outer diameter is gonna be 6 foot tall, 4 foot deep, 3 foot wide, or maybe it's 4 foot wide and 3 foot deep. I can't remember exactly what we decided on. I think it's 3 foot wide and 4 foot deep. But anyway, so the internal, you have to take about an inch from both of those. So internal, maybe it's 2 inches. So internal, it's gonna be like 5'8" tall and only 2'8" wide, and then 3'8" deep. I confused myself because I was thinking back to when we were trying to figure out our design, what we were doing, but that's the way it'll work best for what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a cart that slides in, so you guys will see the process of building that. Should be pretty simple with that, but yeah, this is my steel. The 2x2, the 1 inch, the 1x2, and then there's some small thin sheet 1 inch super thin stuff for when we're mounting the sheet metal to. I also have my sheet metal dimensions on here. Yeah, I mean, it's all really simple stuff, easy measurements. Everything flows really well together. So yeah, like if you built anything out of wood, you could definitely build this too. So yeah, I have those that go all the way back to the back of the shop. Don't mind, that's a buddy's bike that I'm working on. I'll show you this oven that we're using. You can find these all over used. I mean, you could pay a little bit more for a newer one if you wanted to, but there's really no need. They're gonna do the exact same purpose that you need. It's just a basic range electric stove. You don't want to use gas because the gas, like when it burns, the chemicals that come off it and the gas that comes off it can like affect your kind of adhesion process to the metal, and you can get weird like fish eyes, kind of like you'd think if you guys have ever done painting, how you can get fish eyes and stuff like that. It's not exactly like that, but especially if you're doing like high gloss stuff. I had an issue with this doing some smaller stuff the other day. If it's not prepped and you get like a little bit of grease, or you're using gas, then you get little imperfections that you can clearly see when it's glossy. So, but yeah, it's just a basic oven. Like I said, you could, with this being up all the way, you can hang, or you can put it on and slide it in like a rear tire, but a front dirt bike tire I don't think would fit in here. Anything majorly big won't fit. So for me, this is the best step. We're gonna take the whole entire unit, like the control unit, take it off. I'll show you the process of that. I don't know if I'm just gonna take that and put it right on the side of the stove yet. I mean, it's kind of more once you're getting into it. But for right now, we might build a whole box. I just make my own. Just take that little unit out and do some wiring, because we can do that, no problem. So basically that's it. I mean, I'm gonna just walk through that, maybe walk up the wiring and whatever, but right now that's the plan. We're gonna have a circulation fan inside. I might vent it, I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna have a big fan to blow the fumes out when I do open the door. And just I'll use the oven light out of this as well, probably the sensor, and I'm gonna try to use this glass. Maybe not, I don't know. I might use that glass. We'll have to see on how everything ends up going, but yeah, as of right now. If you do want to watch this build, feel free to subscribe. If not, whatever, I'm new to this, so like, comment, share, I guess, whatever. This isn't going to be the only thing on here. I'm actually a AA racer here in New York, so there's going to be some riding stuff. There's going to be some powder coating stuff in the future. There's going to be some crazy bike builds. I mean, I've built some pretty sweet stuff. Maybe I'll insert some pictures at the end of the video, some stuff. Sometimes you get customers' bikes that are completely clapped out, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, I have one in there that the valve, like, if you guys know anything about motors, there's a chain, that your timing chain, and there's little plastic guides on the outside. Literally one of those is completely missing, and out of the 4 shims that are supposed to be on the valves, 3 of them were wrong. They were like big flat ones when they're supposed to be the smaller ones. I don't know the sizes off the top of my head. I think it's like 1.4. I don't remember, but anyway, yeah, there's 3 that were wrong and 1 that was right. So I'm in the process of fixing that, because it almost destroyed his whole head. It almost released the valve. But anyway, yeah, you get to see crazy stuff like that. We're rebuilding a whole entire dozer engine right now that happened to blow up on us. Car stuff, truck stuff. Maybe I'll insert some pictures of my truck too. Basic car maintenance to crazy stuff like doing a Subaru head job. Working on a Ford, like a 6.7. It's a 2015 F250. We have to do some work on that coming soon. Riding tips. Like I said, I'm a AA racer, so I do train some kids, and I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of FCA motocross, but I did some training for them. Every year I go out and just pretty much volunteer. Some years I get paid, some years I don't. It kind of depends. I kind of feel weird asking to get paid for something like that when it's Christian related. I don't know. It kind of feels like it should be more of a volunteer thing. So yeah, feel free, subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever, and I'll see you guys when I start building this.